Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because we are just a month away from Halloween. I was over in America this time last year and I was blown away with just how much horror Halloween stuff was in stores over there. Like, you guys go absolutely crazy in America for this. Maybe in Canada as well. We certainly appreciate it here in the UK, but we're not at that level. It is just everywhere over there. So this year I'm trying to do more horror Halloween style videos. I did a video the other day where I showed off my horror action figure collection. I've been collecting it all year. I think there's around 60 different figures from about 40 different films. There's some really gruesome stuff in that video. If you haven't seen it, I will put a link at the end of this video, so you don't need to go anywhere. I will put a link at the end. But this video is going to focus on the 5 scariest pieces of WWE merchandise. We've got loads to go through. I'm also a bit of a rule breaker, so there's definitely more than 5 items in this video as well. So we need to get straight at it. Look at this. This technically is not WWE, but this is Hulk Hogan from Rocky III when he played the part of Thunderlips. And wow, I mean, where'd you start with this? It looks like a girl's doll that has had a sad old man's head attached to it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. I don't even know where to begin. This thing is terrifying. It should not exist. And I don't know why it does exist. So I very, very quickly want to move on. We can't leave, though, this section without showing you this. I'm not sure if this is terrifying or if it's just weird, but it's a thing that existed. It is a Stone Cold Steve Austin doll, and yeah, he comes in like Stone Cold attire, comes with a little smoking school championship. It's just, I think that one is just bizarre. I don't know if it's scary, it's just bizarre. We're going to move on to action figures now, and you can see on screen the Sting gross out figure. This was from WCW, and when you took his mask off, his face paint off, underneath was an eye-popping zombie face. He even came with like a little bat accessory, and that had like fangs, and everything about this was scary, certainly for kids. And yeah, it's really gruesome. Like when you take that mask off and you've got that face underneath. It's quite extreme, but nothing compares to this, the Kane zombie figure. They've made quite a few different zombie figures, some of them really gruesome, but nothing on this level. I mean, this is incredible. You can see like the damage on the figure. You know, you can see all the muscle and the flesh underneath. But when you take the mask off, look at that. Look at that. That is a figure that was being sold to children just the other year. Like, I've got no idea how this got signed off. It is absolutely terrifying. It is the scariest wrestling figure I have ever seen. And I don't think I'll ever change my mind on that. So yeah, absolutely incredible. Moving on, we've got some Undertaker stuff. Arguably, you know, the biggest character gimmick of all time. The dead man. How were we not going to talk about the Undertaker? So in here, you can see a few foam accessories. So you can buy like foam tombstones. You could get like a foam urn. As well as that, like they've come out with watches and obviously loads of different t-shirts and things. I think for me, the most intimidating, scary item is this, the urn, the actual urn. This is like a replica of an urn. You've got to remember, this is a wrestling company, and they're selling urns. Now, urns are like the final resting place for people. A lot of people get put in an urn, maybe buried, or their ashes sprinkled or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to buy this and put it on your mantelpiece or on display, what are you going to say when friends come round? You're going to have to explain that it's empty. I mean, I'm guessing it's empty. I'm guessing WWE aren't selling urns that have got bodies inside and ashes inside. But it's just weird. Something really freaks me out about this item and the fact that it's available to purchase. It's kind of perfect if you're dressing up as the Undertaker for Halloween, or, you know, you want to decorate the house. You can actually get an official WWE urn. You could maybe even be buried in it. You could have your ashes in it after. This is so gruesome. This is now starting to feel like a bad idea for a video. Moving on, we've got masks. So you can see on screen right now, we've got the Kane mask. We've also got a Mankind mask, which looks quite cool. Sting mask. They do like Asuka masks. You can get loads of different masks. But this that I'm about to show you is next level. Look at this. Paul Bearer. It's a full face mask. So it's not really a mask. You're basically wearing his face. You are putting his head on top of your head. It's from a company called Trick and Treat Studios. And it's in partnership with WWE. I think this might be new for 2019 because I haven't seen it before. But it's absolutely brilliant. It is so detailed. So, again, you know, for Halloween, if you're thinking of dressing up as someone, maybe you're going to dress up as Paul Bearer. Then you can get the urn as well. I am basically creating the costume for you. I am doing all the work for you here. So, yeah, Paul Bearer, they do other people as well. You can get the likes of Ultimate Warrior, Rowdy Roddy Piper, John Cena, Andre the Giant, The Rock, Macho Man. I mean, that Macho Man is crazy. So, yeah, they do loads of different ones. So, again, you might be tempted in those. But for me, I think that Paul Bearer is probably the scariest. A really good one that's value for money, though. Mankind. Look at this. This is an old one from the late 90s. And you get the Mankind mask. You get, like, hair in there. Of course, like, Mankind's face as well. I think you can get this for about £20 on eBay. And again, I'm pretty sure that it is official. It comes with, like, a WWE tag and everything. So, I think it's legit from, like, the late 90s. And it's really impressive. I was really, really impressed with that. And, of course, we can't talk about masks unless we're going to talk about the Fiend. Everyone wants to dress as the Fiend this year. The mask, of course, as you know, is available at WWE Shop right now. And it's very cool. It is very, very cool. I'd expect to see a lot more Firefly Funhouse Fiend merchandise on the way very, very soon. That brings us to the final section, though, and this Jake the Snake Roberts Hasbro item. I absolutely love it. It's quite scary. I mean, especially if you don't like snakes, like many wrestlers at the time didn't. But yeah, you get like a 40-inch rubber snake. You get the bag that Jake used to carry the snake around in as well. And I just think that this is a really collectible item. It's a really different item. It's a really cool item. And it is super scary as well. Again, especially if you don't like snakes. Awesome, guys. That was the scariest items that I could find. Let me know down in the comments below if I have missed anything. If you liked the video as well, give it a like. You'll see a couple of links at the end of the video. One will take you to the latest video on the channel. The other will take you to that horror action figure collection. I would urge that you check that out because there are some pretty awesome figures in that video. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.